Hi, it's Tara Green, and it's December 24th. It's Christmas Eve. Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, Yule, Return of the Light, Birth of Jesus. So here's the astrology of the day. The moon is in comfy, cozy Taurus, and most of us are, of course, at home, alone, or with our families if we're lucky, if we're sheltering in place with our families. So we want to be very snuggled up, and we will really want to indulge. Very much so this Christmas, because Taurus is all about indulging the senses. So I'm sure people are going to eat very heavily, very rich foods, drink a lot, get all snuggled up in their robes, cozy up by the fire if you have one. Just enjoy being physically in the body. I think we all have to realize that every day is a gift. Just to be alive is a gift, and it's a miracle. And Taurus is all about, wow, I'm in the Garden of Eden. So you are in the Garden of Eden. So being aware of that on this very heraldic day, let's put it that way. Okay, so Taurus Moon, you can see they're square Saturn and Jupiter. They're still together in the skies. So get out and watch them if you can. Just because December 21st is past doesn't mean they all split up and go their other ways this fast. Although Jupiter will be slowly moving ahead of Saturn. So the squares are tension-producing aspects, like in a boxing ring. Okay, so the Taurus Moon wants stability and fixedness, and, I don't want anything to change. And there's Jupiter amping up whatever sign it touches. Sorry, I'm jiggling here. And Saturn also wanting stability, but innovation, but kind of slow and steady innovation. But so the urge to keep things the same and the knowledge that things are changing. Aquarius is about, it reminds me of Bob Dylan's song, the answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. And all those airy metaphors about, dispersion and dust in the wind, and, it doesn't take a weatherman to know which way the wind blows, again, a Bob Dylan lyric. So the moon trines Mercury in Capricorn, so our minds are thinking very logically and stable. We're probably having some serious reminiscing kind of family conversations. I know people are going to be, of course, with Jupiter and Saturn, talking to their families through Zoom, through any kind of social media, and that's a good thing, so we don't feel totally isolated. But Taurus is very much about kind of, I always think about the Taurian age, the ancient cave drawings in Lascaux, and thinking about our ancestors in those caves, drawing those magnificent paintings of those bulls. And it was in the age of Taurus, and they worshiped the bulls. And just think about that. If you have a fire, even if you have to put on the digital fire, think about our connection to our ancestors 30,000 years ago, sitting in those caves, thinking about the bulls that would bring them food and provide for them so they weren't able to go hungry. It's also a time of giving, Christmas, so remember, it's better to give than to receive, and there are many poor people who need our help and need our support, so give whatever you can. The moon conjuncts Uranus and Taurus, again, that's in the evening. So Uranus always wants you to do things differently, so you don't want a traditional Christmas meal, because it isn't going to be a traditional Christmas meal. Some people are going to order in, some people are going to just make new rituals this year, because 2020 has been an unparalleled, different year. It's totally Uranian, actually. And then Mercury trines Uranus. So there's a lot of repeat aspects. This seems to be what's going on these days. So again, that's only in Pacific Daylight Time, Pacific Standard Time, actually. So again, thinking outside the box, doing things different, opening up your mind, rearranging your furniture. Uranus energy, I always think that people should get makeovers and things like that, So wishing you all a very happy Christmas. We are going to be celebrating here in my house. We have a little tiny Christmas tree this year. You can see it there with presents. So wishing you and yours very happy Christmas and many blessings.